Hello, guys. Wow, it's like a dream come true. It's so good to finally be able to do this. It's so good to finally step out of my head. I mean, this has literally been in my head for a very long time now. And, it's so good to finally be able to do this. And another thing, you're not in my head. So that's another reason to actually talk and, get to do this. I'm happy. I'm excited. Finally, it's a dream come true. Please join me. Please join me. Come on, come on. Let's do this one together, okay? All right. So my name is Praise Mba. So good to be here. I said that earlier. My name is Praise Mba. I am a broadcast journalist, an OAP, sometimes event host, and also voice actor. Yes, it's a long one. So here's what to do. How about you go in the comment section right now, wherever you're watching me, on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere. Get in the comment section and just let me know, have a feel of who you are, your name, what you do. Yeah, let's just I prefer to actually have a conversation. I prefer to actually talk, right? Have that free flow of conversation. It's just two of us, literally. That's what I prefer to do. So you can go to the comment section, let me know your name, where you're watching from. It's okay not to know exactly, to have it all figured out. The beautiful thing is that there are some people that are so blessed to be able to, know who they are 10 years, the next 20 years. They literally have it all mapped out. They have it all figured out, right? It's so good for them. And there are other people also that maybe don't know exactly what they want exactly right now or who they are right now. Some people like that don't know exactly what they are, what they want right now. And it's being unveiled to them in batches. It's being unveiled to them in phases. Literally, unfolding like an onion. Basically, it's okay, it's fine. But like I said earlier, if you just let me know who you are, let's get to talk, introduce yourself to me, your name, who you are, and trust that I will see it and take it also. Okay? Now, what I said earlier, my name is Praise Zumba. This is Unleash. Welcome to my podcast channel. What is Unleash all about? Why are we here? What exactly is the buzz around Unleash? I mean, I've literally been hearing about Unleash for a long time. Praise Zumba, what are you up to? Anyway, Unleash is basically a podcast, it's basically a channel building a community of people who are specific, who are tired, a community of vibrant people that are tired of status quo, that want to break out, that want to do big stuff, building that community of people. So we gather here today and just, inspire ourselves for greatness. There's so much greatness deposited on the inside of you and of me. There's so much that we can do. There's so much, to talk about that, to highlight those salient features, those things that you have on the inside of you. Basically, what the name is, Unleashed. And the interesting part about this name is that, this is a place where I found my own space. That name really resonates with me, actually. It's a place where I found my voice, the place that gave me a platform. It's the place that accorded me the opportunity to grow. So it's really, really, really very intentional and very specific to me. So yeah, that's why it's just Unleashed. It's a safe place. So come on, come on, let's do this together. So today specifically is the start of something new. So today specifically, I would be sharing four major lessons that I've, come to encounter on my journey to becoming, on my journey to, unleashing myself to my world. Four major lessons I've come to encounter in broadcasting, in my small journey in, uh, yeah, being an on-air personality. Some lessons I want to share because I just feel a need to, give back and to share. Now, don't get me wrong. Coming out to do this wasn't really easy for me. I mean, think about it, 2 years. Prisoner, what do you know? Come on, it's just 2 years. But then again, someone made me realize something really important. You know, you are as relevant and as valuable as you make yourself out to be. Yes. And we all have a story to share. And the interesting part of it is that, one person, two people, three people would keep lessons from this also and also be impacted and also be blessed, basically. So I'm not going to keep hiding and keep, staying in that bushel. I'm just here to share some lessons that I think would be helpful for you. And please mind you, these four lessons, trust me, they are things that you probably know, you've probably heard them, you've probably, witnessed them. But hey, at the same time, we also eat every day, right? But we don't stop. So we keep hearing and hearing and hearing and doing. Let's stop hearing now and start doing. So I'm literally going to be sharing some experiences, that have helped me on this journey in my radio journey, basically. Yeah, my 2 years radio journey. Now, the first thing I will tell you today, prepare for it. Number one thing I would say here today is take advantage of opportunities. Yeah, opportunities. I'm literally sounding like a broken record right now, I know. Yeah, take advantage of opportunities. Now, the beautiful thing about opportunities is that opportunities will come. But the big question is, are you prepared? Are you prepared for them when they come? Are you intentional about these opportunities when they come? Now, the idea of opportunities is that it's so beautiful, and there's nothing actually that is as beautiful as when opportunities, or let's say it this way, an opportunity meets preparation. The opportunity comes and makes you prepared. So flashback to high praise, right? How did high praise begin? Matter of fact, that's the name I go by on radio. So basically, how did I start this journey? What pushed me into this? The amazing thing is that I had an opportunity as a youth corps member serving in Akwa Ibom State. I left Lagos State and moved all the way to Akwa Ibom State, not literally knowing where or what I wanted to do. I literally just came to test the waters. Yes, want to test waters and all of that. Orientation broadcasting service right there in camp. And then I had an opportunity to have my PPA in a radio station. And then I was excited, okay, because people were getting schools, right? Some people were, being taken to schools, and I was being posted to a radio station. Now, the interesting part of this story is that when I shared this, with people around me, I told them, oh, Praise has been posted, to a radio station. Anybody, and I told them the name of the radio station. They were like, hey, from the door, my dear friend, you will be turned back. I was like, no, do they know who I am? You can't turn me back and stuff. Interestingly, people of God, I got there to, at the very gate, I was stunned back. At the very gate, I was stunned back. They told me, no space. Okay. But then, this is what I'm going to say again. How ready do you want it? Like, how dogged are you in your quest for what you want? The first thing now is, what do you even want? Do you even know what you want? And how ready, how dogged are you to go after what you want? And are you willing to even go after what you want? The interesting thing is, I stayed right there. I was like, wow, is this how it's going to come to an end? Interestingly, someone was right there. I don't know what you believe in, so I'm trying to pick my words, but what I believe in, I would call it divine providence, put that person there. And I later got to find out that that person was even, a head of operations right there in the radio station. And he saw me outside. I said, what are you? I said, what are you doing here? I told him I came, I'm a youth corps member, I'm looking for a place to serve. He said, okay. So we know we don't have space. I said, yes, I know. Going to give me just one slot. Go up there, go into the studio, do a short recording, and then let's see how far you can go. Let's see what you can do. So I went into the studio. Now, remember what I told you earlier? When opportunities, meet preparation. Trust me, this is something I've always wanted to do. I've not had any place of maybe a radio station or whatever to practice anything. So I kept on practicing, talking to myself, talking to the mirror, all of that, just having that mental picture of what I wanted. So it was now time to put all of that, into me, myself, and I in that small box, that cubicle of of a place. I went there, I did the recording to the best that I could do it. I did the recording to the best that I could do it, left that place. In fact, he didn't even tell me if I had gotten a yes or a no. Left that place and went back home. Interestingly, I got a call later on, you know, to come right there and start, as an intern, right? So I started my journey as an intern. Don't forget what I said. Take advantage of opportunities. You're in a place right now. Take advantage of opportunities. Meet people, talk to them. Take advantage of that opportunity. The interesting thing is that it's a building stone. It's always going to add up. It's like different pieces of a puzzle that will eventually come together. Trust me. So that's number one. Take advantage of opportunities. All right. Now number two. This is the part that most people are not interested in knowing. Most people don't even want to hear about it. Number two, you have to calm down for this one. Number two, be prepared, my dear people. Hey, just be prepared. I don't know how best to put it so that it doesn't look like I'm a sadist right now. But the truth of the matter is, be prepared to fail. It will come. Be prepared. Yes. Now you started. Don't forget, you started. You've gotten the opportunity. You started, right? But it doesn't end there. It doesn't end there. Trust me. Be prepared because it will come. Failures would come. Yes, I had my fair share. Different times that I second guessed myself. Is this what you really wanted to do? Yeah, people just see you. Praise, you're doing so well. You're in the radio station and all of that. But there are series of things that go on, series of times that we make mistakes, that I make mistakes. I can share so many of them with you. I've had my first experience when I got on air. The first time I have the opportunity, to be on air with an already established radio broadcaster, right there in the studio. Just gave me like a 5 minute slot to do some motivational speech and all of that. Men and brethren, I got to the mic. It's just motivation, right? Open your mouth and speak. Praise God. I got there and I literally forgot how to even spell the word motivation. I got there and literally forgot how to even spell my own name. I was struggling. You know, I was panicky and all of that. That's one experience. Number two, how about the first time I first read the news? Crazy experience. Crazy experience. But just be prepared. But the beautiful thing about failure is that you started. You learn lessons from it. You pick yourself up and you keep going. Exactly. Especially a job as spontaneous as radio. People see that it's really easy and all of that. Yes, the time will come. But the starting of stage, you're not even only radio, anything that you're starting newly, there are risks involved. Be prepared for all those opportunities and be prepared also, yeah, be prepared to fail and learn. The beautiful thing about failure is that you learn your mistakes from that. You learn and you keep going. You learn, and you keep going. That's the beautiful thing about it. And then the third one. The third one. Now this is my favorite part. Invest in you. Invest in you. Yes, that's the third one. Now I'm going to tell you something that someone told me a long time ago that I've been running with. What you're looking for is also looking for you. That's what we don't know. What you're looking for is also looking for you, but it's not looking for this version of you. It's looking for the grown version of you. It's looking for that version of you that is able to, build capacity to receive. Now, when I say invest in you, um, when I say invest in you, I'm talking about script. I'm talking about, reading books. Read. As a young broadcaster, whatever, since I'm talking from my own experiences, I know how much there are certain times I didn't have money to feed, but I need to buy data. Yes, I need to buy data. I need to research. I need to know what's happening. I need to read books. It doesn't stop from you just starting. Yes, okay, that's the charade. Yes, you started. Okay, yeah, but it's a daily conscious effort in investing in yourself. investing in that better version of yourself. And when I say invest in yourself, I talked about failure as number two. Now, the one thing you can do to maybe to have that a minimal effect, failure, especially as a young broadcaster, learn to script. I'm sorry that I had to go back there. I forgot something. It's really vital. Under that failure, please learn to script. Don't see yourself as an island. It's not just about talking. I used to think that way too. But learn to script. It to get to a point where you literally have to write everything that you're going to say down. Yes, do that. It doesn't make you feel small or cheap. Man, it just means that you're prepared. It just means that you don't go on there and just blab them out and just say anything. So learn to script. Now let me take you back to investing in yourself. Yes, I said that. What you're looking for is looking for you, but it's looking for the grown version of you. It's not looking for this version of you right now. So how do you work at it? You work. You keep working. You keep working at it. That you started out as a rookie doesn't mean that you have to remain a rookie. There's so many opportunities to grow in this field. There's so many opportunities to grow in what you are doing. So invest in yourself. See, it's going to take you choosing material gains sometimes over feeding this thing up there. It's the mind. Have that mindset, to just keep in. It's something I did. At some point, I remember going back to, my house sometimes. It's the days when I had it really bad. Yeah. I remember going back, really so morose and sad, crying and all of that. I'm going to have to say that. But it doesn't solve anything. Read. You need to read. You need to know what's happening. My dad used to tell me something when much younger. As a communicator, you need to know what's happening around the world. You need to know something about everything. I used to think, what's this man saying? How is that possible? My dear, it is very possible if you read. There's certain terms, certain terminologies, certain names that you should know. Also, and keep it. See, the thing about reading is that, some people don't want to know it. And the truth of the matter is, I'm still battling with it. I won't tell you that I'm there right now. It's very easy sometimes to read novels and read all of that, but reading those books that would actually help your mindset, that would actually help you, you need to take conscious effort to do that. Sometimes you can actually just decide in a day to check out what's happening, just check social media, just go around, read what's happening, read and read and read and read. All right? I think I've kept on talking and talking and talking about that. The final one, the fourth step, the final one now. This one is something that you should not joke with at all. Number four, please have strong support systems. Have strong support systems. Don't walk this journey alone, especially when you're just starting out. Trust me, you have so much on the inside of you. There's so many things that you can't do, but have very strong support systems. The reason why I'm even here able to do this, the reason why I got the opportunity in the first place, I have to give it up. I have a very strong support system, even at work. I work with the best team of people at work. I want the first people that gave me a slot. You see, it's really hard for you to just see a rookie and say, okay, you come right there and do something. It's really hard, because you don't know what this person can do. You don't know what this person is going to go on there and do. And your show is, you can't mess with your show. But these people gave me an opportunity to grow. They gave me an opportunity that sometimes, most people are not willing to. So really have strong support systems. You're going to need them. Don't walk this journey alone. You need people that, because there will be low times, there will be down times. You need them. I don't want to say a mentor now, but yes, if you can't get a mentor, yes, do that. You should have a mentor, actually. You should have people that you call up, people that you are, not subject to now, but at least you're answerable to. Have strong support systems. You need them. Don't walk this journey alone. Don't walk the journey alone. Sometimes you have downtimes. I've had my fair share of downtimes, trust me, in this journey. Right now, I have strong people saying, praise, you can do this. Praise, the thing about support systems is that sometimes you draw from their own strength to keep going. Sometimes the idea that you have is too big for you alone. That's why I'm also going to say, who are you even sharing these ideas with? Are you sharing with people that will say, oh, Most people have done it, Jerry. What good came out of it? Or are you sharing with people that are seeing the possibility? People that are carrying the matter on their head, literally. Let me put it that way. People that are carrying the matter on their head. So do you have these people? What and who are the people in your circle? Who are your support systems? Do you have them? Have them, especially when you're starting out. You need these people around you. You need relationships. So something someone said really profound. There are places that relationships would get you that money cannot even buy. Excuse me. That money cannot even buy. So who are those people that you have around you right now? Who are the network of people that you have, the people that you have in your circle? Who are they? Have them. And service relationships. Yes, have them and service relationships. Don't just leave relationships like that alone. Service them. How do you service relationships? Call, send a text. Be. There's a place of honor. Like for instance, I have people at work that I know these people have gone ahead of me. In the place of friendship, yes, I know we're friends, but I know I have to draw from these people. I have to learn from these people. So I don't play with that opportunity that they've given me. Friendships that you don't handle it casually. Don't handle it casually, just my guy. No, no, no. For instance, my co-host and some other people is a veteran, very, very good, in the broadcasting field. And at the certain times I know I'm joking, but certain things that he does, I know I'm picking also from it. I'm learning from it also. So who are the people that you have around you? Who are those people? Who are your support systems? Have them today. One, take advantage of opportunities. Very important. Opportunity comes knocking on your door. Are you prepared for that opportunity? Have you been able to get yourself to that place where you can say, yes, this opportunity, I'm going to go for it. I'm prepared for it. What have you done? What's your background work? What have you done? Number two, be prepared. Be prepared to make mistakes. Be prepared to fail. Be prepared to fail and learn lessons from this experience. Do it. Yes, you've made your mistake. Move on. Learn from it. Shake off the dust and move on. There are so many times when I've made mistakes. Yes, they would. There's always the opportunity, but then you started in the first place. That's why you're able to make that mistake. So that's one tick. You're ticking that box already. So be prepared. Number three, I said it already. Invest in yourself. What you are waiting for is also waiting for you. What you're waiting for is also waiting for you. But are you investing in yourself? It's waiting for you, but it's not waiting for this present version of you. It's waiting for that version of you that is ready to take capacity, that has built capacity to receive. The certain things that won't come our way right now because we are not mentally even prepared. How do you invest in yourself? Read. Social media, internet is there for you. The YouTube night version is there for you. Learn things, learn new skills. Be you have to just invest in yourself, right? And finally, this one is very dear to me. Have very strong support systems, people that you can call up in times where you feel down, where you feel like you can't keep going anymore, when you feel like, man, this line that I chose, is it the best line for me? Is it something that I can keep on doing? Who are those strong support systems that you call? There's certain times I've wanted to quit broadcasting, yes, even just starting, but I kept on pushing. I kept on pushing. All right. So those are the four major things I have learned. So please, like I rightly said earlier, we'll have more of this conversation because I've really just felt a need to share. I've really, felt a need to share. I've had say what now? I will just be 2 years in broadcasting in June. Yes, in June I will be 2 years in broadcasting. But this is what I want to tell you: start already. Start. Don't start until you're perfect. Don't start until, man, you're very sure that you won't make mistakes, because you would have yourself to even you're checkmating your own progress. start already. That idea, that vision, that thing, it's not too small. You're not too small to start. Now, interestingly, what even started me on this journey is um, 2 months ago, I did something that I even, I surprised myself. I got an interview for a very big job that someone like me should not even apply for in the first place. Yes, literally, that's what I thought it was. I mean, what do I know? These people are looking for 10 years experience. I just have to. Now, the lady asked me something. She wasn't even in, the people on the panel, they were not even interested in my CV, what is the really colorful CV. She asked me two things rather. What have you done? What are your achievements so far? In my mind, I'm thinking, do you know my age again? Do you know how old I am? Like, okay, why would you be asking me this right now? Even how old you are, 10 years, 2 years, 5 years, 8 years, what have you done? What are your achievements so far? Now, the interesting thing is that I keep saying that there's so many people that won't move until you move, that won't grow until you grow. There are so many destinies attached to you, and the earlier you begin to understand that, the better for you and for me. So I'm not doing this now because I have the wealth of knowledge now. There are little small things that I've learned, and trust me, every day is an opportunity to keep learning. Someone said something one time: university and life itself is something called uni-learn. You keep learning every day. You keep learning each day from life. So yes, you have 1 year experience, 2 years experience, whatever years experience, start that thing. Or you don't even have any experience at all. My goodness, how would you have the experience if you don't even start? So that's just my chat today. We'll keep having more of these conversations. I have a podcast coming up right now. It's already out. This is me launching what it is. Unleash is basically for people that are vibrant, people that are ready to grow and break out of status quo, people that are ready to look within and inspire each other for greatness. And trust me, as time goes on, we'll be having people join me to share inspiring stories with you also, just so you know that people are doing things also out of nothing. Your background shouldn't determine where you're going. It's your background. You're going forward and moving forward. Basically, what you're doing. Okay. So you can drop your comments, questions you have for me in the comment section. And I do understand that some people joined me. Thank you so much for joining in this live session. We'll have more of this as time goes on. Um, I have Sandra Thomas. Sandra Thomas was the first person that helped me script. Just so you people know, when I had my first opportunity to be on air, she literally said, Praise, come here. You want to go on air like that? Please come. Let me teach you how to script. And she entirely scripted an entire show for me. And I'm super grateful. And Sandra Thomas, yeah, left after a while and we still keep, in tabs. Thank you so much. Isaac Eno is one of a very, very good listener. I mean, on radio. Isaac Eno literally sent me a message one time after I read the news and said, Praise, this babe, you didn't read news show. Things like that. Sometimes you're on air, you don't know, people are actually listening to you. People are actually noticing the little growth here and there. And I'm so grateful that, you took our time to even send that feedback. And trust me, that day like this, hey, I was on cloud 9. You cannot come near me. Someone said that I can read news. So that's basically, but thank you so much, Isaac Enoch. I also have Oluwashew, yes, my roommate in Morami Hostel. I studied in University of First Choice, Admissions Pride. Thank you. And also, thank you so much, Shehu. Thank you. She was room mommy. And then, this is Isabella Alita, yes, from WCF, Winners Campus Fellowship. Strong support system also. Strong support system. Remember what I said? Strong support system. Really good. And Megahertz, whoopsie, whoopsie. This guy is my guy, Thank you so much, Mega. Is also a colleague at work. He says, Good work, girl. One loaf of bread for you. I'm coming for that loaf of bread, okay? And Mrs. Oshoma, my goodness, my teacher in Solomon Grace Secondary School, my secondary school teacher. I mean, this woman, this really should have more teachers like Mrs. Oshoma. Thank you so much, Mrs. Oshoma. She says, God's strength and wisdom is yours in Jesus' name. Thank you so much. I appreciate. And then Naomi. Naomi says, loving is go, honey. Naomi was the first person that gave me an opportunity to be on air, on radio. She said, Praise, you're going to be doing motivation. And the first time I did that motivation, I myself, I know I flopped it. I know I entirely, I said nonsense. That's how you have graced me on my entire show. But then he says, Praise, you did good. And I know I didn't do, that good, but that acknowledgement, just really helped me. Um, Thank you so much. There's so many people to thank, like so many people to thank. That's why I always say strong support systems. We'll keep having more of this conversation, trust me, as time goes on. See, there's no perfect time to start. The best time to start was yesterday. Yes. Don't wait until you have everything sorted out. No, remember how I started. Some people are so privileged to already have um, 10 years, 20 years of their lives sorted out. That's fine. And there's some people that, are going life every day, overcoming one hurdle and keep, unveiling and unfolding like an onion. It's also fine also. But whatever you're doing, please keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. Start it. There's so much you can do. Trust me, so much you can do. This is high praise. Yes, literally. This is praise and bad telling you, how I started and how I'm here right now. Danny P says, "Oh, I congrats on this first move. I'm so grateful, Danny P. I'm so grateful." Danny P was the first person that helped me do the recording in the studio. So that's it, guys. We'll have more of this conversation. I said it earlier. We would have more of this conversation, but I'm going to leave you with this. Please be inspired. Start. The best time to start is now. And the interesting part of this is that we will all be great. I'm going to leave you with that one word from one of my most revered mentors. We would all be great. And the interesting thing about us being great is that we will know ourselves, right? There's no fun in just being great alone. Nah, it's not fun at all. But then when we are a community of people, we are great together and we know ourselves doing big stuff. And then that's the true success. Thank you all for that, all of you that joined me in this live. Um, Watch out for Unleash with Praise Umba. That's my podcast channel. Please go to wherever you get your podcast from and subscribe, listen. There's so much we're going to be doing there. Yeah, and I'm going to be needing you to send in your feedbacks, the things that you want to hear, things you want to listen to. Let's do this together, okay? And you can also follow me on social media. Facebook, it's Unleash, basically. And then on Instagram, it's Unleash with Praise, at Unleash with Praise. My podcast channel is Unleash, basically Unleash. So just go everywhere that you get your podcast from. And you can also follow me personally at Praise Zumba on Facebook and High Praise on Instagram at HIGHPRAYT on Instagram. There's much, much, much more in store. So we're going to be doing this journey together. And I also have to give a good shout out to one of my support systems helping me do this one, be out here and yeah, have a very good time out with you guys. It's Paul. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And yeah, everyone that's giving me the push. Veracity, UG the Phenom, everyone, thank you so much. We're going to have more of these conversations together. But for now, Facebook is there. Please look at it. And then Instagram is also there also. And YouTube, yes, YouTube is also there also. Don't forget what I said. The best time to start was yesterday. We would all be great and we will know ourselves. Praise them back.